Hi students, good morning everybody. Let us continue the topic probability. Already we have discussed some concepts in the previous class. What is probability of an event? I'll just write the formula here. Probability of an event equal to number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes set, if you put under set, that is called sample space. So probability of an event is always lies between 0 and 1. Probability of an event always lying between 0 and 1. Cannot be less than 0 and cannot be more than 1. Okay. Suppose if probability of an event is 0, then E is called an impossible event. Impossible event. Suppose if probability of an event is 1, then E is called sure or certain event. Sure event or certain event. Okay? These are the main concepts we have seen. Today, let us see some problems. Important models, basic models we will see. Question first one. A die is thrown once. A die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting find the probability of getting first one, a prime number. A prime number. Second one, a number greater than 3. A number greater than 3. Third, a number other than 3 and 5. A number other than 3 and 5. Other than 3 and 5. Fourth one, a number less than 6. A number less than 6. Fifth one, a number greater than 6. So these are the questions, basic questions. I'll tell you how to solve. One die is thrown. A die is thrown once. So since a die is thrown once, we have, what is the sample space here? If one die is thrown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If 2 dice are thrown, 6 into 6. 36 possible outcomes we have. This is the sample space. So total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes. How many we have? Total number of possible outcomes? 6 we have. Right? So first I will write the formula here. Probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. This is the formula we use. Outcome or result, both are same. Okay, total number of possible outcomes. So what is our first question here? Probability of getting a prime number. You must know the prime numbers clearly. Okay. What is a prime number? I told you, having factors other than 1 and itself. So in our set sample space, what are the prime numbers you see? Here I am writing, see, favorable cases. What are the prime numbers in the set? 2 is there, 3 is there, 5 is there. So 2, 3, 5. How many are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3 by total number of possible outcomes, how many? 6. So 3 ones are 3 twos are. So what is the probability of getting a prime number here? 1 by 2. Did you understand? Prime numbers, how many are there? Find out. They are favorable outcomes. What is our question here? Probability of getting a prime number. How many prime numbers are there? Only 3 prime numbers are there. 2, 3, 5. So probability of getting a prime number is 3 upon 6 total number of possible outcomes. Second question you see here. A number greater than 3. Probability of getting a number greater than 3. How many numbers are greater than 3? In the sample space, find out how many numbers are there greater than 3. Greater than 3 means 3 above only, no? So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. How many are there? 3 are there. So 3 upon 6. 3 ones, 3 twos. So this is also 1 upon 2. Right? Because probability is always lying between 0 and 1. Cannot be less than 0 and more than 1. Okay? Third one. What is the probability of getting a number other than 3 and 5? Number other than 3 and 5. Other than 3 and 5 means except 3 and 5 we can take any number. 3 and 5 means how many are there? Favorable cases. 1, 2, 4, 6. Other than 3 and 5 means we can take other than 3 and 5. 1, 2, 4, 6. How many are there? 4 upon 6. 2 twos, 2 threes. So answer is 2 by 3. Okay. Fourth one. See the fourth one. What is the probability of getting a number less than 6? Less than 6. Less than 6 means how many favorable cases are there? Less than 6. Less than 6 means below 6. Below 6 how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many numbers? 5 numbers are there. So 5 by 6. Favorable cases by total number of possible outcomes. Fifth one, probability of getting a number greater than 6. What is the answer? Greater than 6. Do you find any favorable cases for the question? Greater than 6, do you find any numbers? No. Favorable cases 0. So 0 by 6. So 0. That means it is called an impossible event. Because probability 0 we got. As I told you earlier, if probability of an event is 0, then it is called an impossible event. Here greater than 6 means more than 6 there is no number. So that is why we cannot find the probability. So it is 0. Okay, clear? We'll see the next question. Second question. A bag contains 4 red, 6 black and 5 white balls. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. Find the probability that the ball drawn is first one white, second one not black, third one red or black. Red or black. Clear? What is the question? A bag contains 4 red, 6 black and 5 white balls. A ball is drawn at random. Without looking into the bag, one ball is drawn. So find the probability of getting white ball. So total number of balls in the bag. Total number of balls in the bag is equal to 4 plus 6 plus 5. So red 4, 6 black and 5 white. Total how many? 15. So from the 15 balls means total number of possible outcomes 15, right? Total number of possible outcomes 15. So we have, what is the formula for probability of an event? Probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes, right? What is the first question here? Probability of getting a white ball. White ball. How many white balls are there? 5 white balls are there. So from the 5 white balls, I can choose any one of the white balls. Okay, 5 upon total number of possible outcomes, how many? 15. So 5 ones, 5 threes. So answer is 1 by 3. So what is the probability of getting a white ball? 5 upon 15. So 1 by 3. Simple problem. Probability of getting a not black. Not black. Not black means I can find red or white. Is it not? I don't want black ball. Rest are what? Red and white. So 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 by 15. So 9 by 15. 3 3s, 3 5s. So answer is 3 by 5. Clear? I don't want a black ball. Excluding this black ball, how many balls are there? Red 4 are there, white 5 are there. So 9 by 15. Third one. What is the probability of getting red or black? Red or black. So red or black. Red or black means how much we have? 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 by 15. So 10 by 5 twos, 5 threes, 2 by 5 twos, 5 threes, 2 by 15. Clear? Next. One more question we will see. Three identical coins, third problem. Three identical coins are tossed together. What is the probability? What is the probability of getting, first question, all heads, second, exactly two heads, third, exactly one head, fourth, no head. No head means all tails, right? No head means all tails. How many coins are tossed here? 3 coins are tossed. Since 3 coins are tossed, we have 8 possible outcomes, right? 3 coins means 2, 2, 2. Heads, tails, heads, tails, heads, tails. 8 possible outcomes. Okay, that is 2 into 2 into 2, because 3 coins we are tossing. On each toss we have either head or tail. So 2 into 2 into 2. 8 possible outcomes, right? So total number of possible outcomes 8 we have. So I will write that sample space S equal to, I told you how to write that sample space. Do you remember? Write 4 T's first, 4 H first. Next. 4 T's, 4 H. Next. 2 T, 2 H. 2 T, 2 H. Got it? Similarly, 1 T, 1 H. 1 T, 1 H. 1 T, 1 H. 1 T, 1 H. 8 we got, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total number of possible outcomes how many? 8, right? Total number of possible outcomes 8. So we have, I'll write the formula here. Probability of an event is equal to number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Clear? So what is the first question here? Probability of getting all heads. I want to find the probability of getting all heads. Favorable cases. All heads, where do you find? See? Here you see H, H, H. H, H, H. So how many possible outcomes? Only 1 upon 8. All heads case only 1 we have. See H, H, H. 1 upon 8. Second, probability of getting exactly 2 heads. Exactly 2 heads. Exactly 2 heads you see how many? Exactly 2 heads, where do you have? Here one, T, H, H, comma, H, T, H, exactly 2 heads, H, H, T. Okay? How many are there? Only 3, exactly 2 heads. 1, 2, 3. So 3 upon 8. Next, exactly 1 head. Exactly 1 head. How many favorable cases we have? Exactly 1 head. 1 head means here TTH. Exactly 1 head here THT. Exactly 1 head HTT. That's all. 3 upon 8. Fourth one. Exactly 1 head means TTH, THT, HTT. Only 1 head will be there, right? So next, last, no head. No head means all tails. Favorable case is TTT. How many are there? 1 upon 8. Right? So only thing you have to remember is number of favorable outcomes by total number of possible outcomes. Simple. Okay? We will see some more problems in the next class. Thank you.